She doesn't follow the rules. She writes them. While others chase attention, she commands respect silently. Have you ever met a woman who doesn't fit in, yet somehow stands out? That's the Sigma female. Mysterious, powerful, untamed. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the rare traits that make her unstoppable. But wait, before we dive deep, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because what you're about to learn will change how you see women forever. Sigma 1, her silence commands respect. The Sigma female walks in silence, but her presence thunders. She doesn't need to shout to be heard or push to be seen. Her power lies in her quiet confidence, a trait that sets her apart from the noise of the world. People are drawn to her calm aura, intrigued by her mystery. She doesn't seek validation or follow trends, instead, she follows her own compass. This is a woman who makes choices based on values, not popularity. She leads without asking to and influences without intention. When she speaks, people listen, not because she's loud, but because she rarely wastes words. Her confidence comes from within, cultivated by years of self-reflection, experience, and independence. She knows her strengths, acknowledges her flaws, and doesn't need others to define her worth. In a world driven by external approval, the Sigma female thrives by being her own source of validation. That kind of self-assurance is rare, and it's what makes her unforgettable. She doesn't chase, she attracts. She doesn't compete, she creates. And in doing so, she becomes the kind of woman others admire, yet few truly understand. Her silence isn't weakness, it's strength dressed in dignity. That strength changes the atmosphere wherever she goes. She understands that speaking less often gives more weight to her words. Her voice may be soft, but her ideas are loud. In leadership roles, friendships, and even romantic relationships, she commands respect without ever having to demand it. She trusts her instincts and doesn't look around to see what everyone else is doing. Instead, she stays true to herself. This consistency makes her trustworthy, even when people don't fully understand her. She doesn't crumble under pressure because she doesn't live to impress. She simply lives with purpose. That authenticity and inner calm create a magnetic pull. People are often surprised by her influence, not because she tries to have it, but because she naturally earns it. Her silence is her armor, her clarity, her confidence. And in that silence, there's an undeniable power that makes her unforgettable. Sigma 2, peace over popularity always. The Sigma female values peace more than popularity. She chooses quiet over chaos and solitude over superficiality. It's not that she avoids people, she just prefers to be around those who add value, not noise. You'll often find her enjoying her own company, reading, creating, walking alone. While the world scrambles for attention and applause, she stays grounded, focused, and self-contained. She's not lonely, she's selective. That selectiveness protects her energy and keeps her mind clear. The Sigma female finds comfort in the stillness most people run from. Her strength is born from that solitude. She has learned how to listen to herself, trust her instincts, and build happiness without needing someone to hand it to her. This ability to be alone without feeling empty makes her emotionally strong and self-sufficient. She doesn't rely on others to complete her life, she simply invites the right people into it. Those who misunderstand her independence might call her distant, but those who truly see her will understand it's her self-respect shining through. She'd rather be misunderstood and at peace than accepted but uncomfortable. In every room, she chooses herself, because her inner world matters more than outer impressions. And that is what makes her extraordinary. She doesn't perform for others, nor does she feel the need to explain her life decisions. The Sigma female understands that popularity is fleeting, but peace is forever. That mindset helps her grow in ways others may never see. She becomes wiser, more creative, and more balanced by embracing this lifestyle. In a noisy world, her quiet life is revolutionary. And while others burn out trying to keep up, she thrives in her own rhythm, untouched by the pressures of the crowd. That's why her presence feels so refreshing, because she isn't trying to be anything other than herself. She brings peace with her, wherever she goes, and that is more powerful than popularity could ever be. Sigma 3, rules don't define her. The Sigma female was not born to follow, she was born to forge her own path. She respects wisdom, but she does not blindly obey. She questions rules, challenges expectations, and creates her own standards. Society tells women to be agreeable, to settle down, to follow the script. But she chooses purpose over protocol. She isn't defiant to rebel, she's selective to stay aligned with her truth. She knows not every rule is meant for her, especially if it clashes with her values or restricts her potential. She might choose a non-traditional career, an unconventional relationship, or an unexpected lifestyle, and she'll do it with quiet conviction. She listens to her intuition more than popular opinion. That's not arrogance, it's courage. People might misunderstand her, label her as aloof or complicated. But what they're really seeing is her freedom. She doesn't need permission to be herself. And because she refuses to conform, she inspires others to do the same. She breaks the mold, not for attention, but because she can't live any other way. In every choice she makes, she asks one question: is this true to me? If the answer is no, she walks away. That's not resistance. That's liberation. And that's what defines her strength. Sigma 4, heart hidden, not cold, beneath the surface of her calm and composed exterior lies a deeply emotional and intuitive heart. The Sigma female feels more than she shows, but she doesn't put her heart on display for just anyone. She guards it not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Life has taught her that trust is earned, not given freely. So she watches before she opens up and listens before she speaks. This protective shield makes her appear distant, even cold, but she is neither. She is thoughtful, measured, and emotionally intelligent. She knows when to invest, when to retreat, and when to walk away. If she shares her emotions with you, it's because she has chosen you carefully. She does not play emotional games or fake interest. Her love is rare, intense, and fiercely loyal, but only for those who truly earn it. She doesn't get swept away easily, she thinks, observes, and reflects. And when she finally gives her heart, she gives it all. That's what makes her love unforgettable. She won't bombard you with affection daily, but her support is rock solid. She understands feelings deeply but refuses to be ruled by them. Her guarded heart isn't a weakness, it's her way of ensuring she loves wisely, not recklessly. Sigma 5, real over perfect always, authenticity is her compass. The Sigma female doesn't wear masks or rehearse smiles. She doesn't strive to be the perfect woman, she strives to be her true self. In a world full of performance and pretenses, her rawness stands out. She says what she means, does what she believes in, and lives life on her terms. She's not interested in chasing trends or pleasing the crowd. Her identity isn't shaped by magazines, influencers, or societal timelines. She doesn't fake confidence, she builds it through experience. She's unfiltered but respectful, bold but humble. People are drawn to her not because she's flawless, but because she's real. She doesn't pretend to have it all together. And she's not afraid to admit when she's healing, growing, or learning. This transparency gives her depth, and that depth fosters trust. She refuses to live by anyone else's expectations. She honors her values, her instincts, and her own version of success. This honesty scares some people, but it inspires others to show up more authentically too. While many chase a perfect image, the Sigma female embraces her imperfections and turns them into power. She's not everyone's cup of tea, and she doesn't try to be. That's what makes her unforgettable. That's what makes her real. Conclusion: the Sigma female is not loud, not flashy, and not easily understood, and that's exactly what makes her so powerful. She values peace over popularity, authenticity over approval, and freedom over conformity. In a world full of noise, she is the calm. In a sea of followers, she stands alone, strong, mysterious, and deeply rooted in her truth. If you see her, respect her. If you are her, embrace it. If this video spoke to your soul, Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights like this. Hit the bell so you never miss what truly matters.